All right, so the mystery character is Jango Fett, and he is very good, and he makes bounty hunters very good. In fact, they can beat Traya lead. That should get your attention. Now, I don't know how he's acquired. It was very clear in the weekend post that CG Carey suggested that he is not going to be a legendary character. And even though I have seen the way that they're going to release him, I actually think it's still in the works. So we're going to have to wait a couple days for them to reveal how he's going to be launched. Now, we have to get into the kit. I love this kit because it does so many good things for bounty hunters. It is very good, and it's a lot of fun. It's very satisfying, and yet it automatically loses to Jedi, which I also love. I love that idea of this team beats this team, but this team beats this team, but it can't win against this team. And so we're going to have like 3 viable teams. I love that, and I think they're going to be amazing, of course, in territory wars. Basic attack can hit twice if the target enemy is suffering a debuff, and it does massive damage if there's tons of negative status effects on the other team. 15% offense for each enemy suffering a debuff during that attack. Woo! I've seen this hit for like 18,000 twice. Back to back, just like boom, boom. Huge amounts of damage come out of this basic attack. Shrapnel Blast kind of reminds me of Daka's basic a little bit. Deal physical damage to target enemy and to a random enemy, like Daka's basic. Inflict healing immunity and stagger to target enemy for 2 turns. Stagger is kind of nice, is when you have stagger on the opponent and you hit them, it knocks their turn meter down to 0, and then stagger goes away, which is actually very useful against Traya, because Traya teams cleanse all the negative status effects, but that one usually expires before they can cleanse it, and knocking down turn meter is an excellent solution to Traya. Love this right here. Deal burning for 3 turns, then deal physical damage to all enemies. This attack can't be evaded, so that goes through foresight. And also, part of Jango Fett's lead is that when a unit is burning, they cannot gain turn meter. So it's kind of like a miniature daze in some ways, which is very good also. Then this target enemy gets an ability called Conflagration, not really sure. On target character, lose 25% max health stacking if they were suffering a debuff, and that works a little bit differently on raid bosses. They lose 10% tenacity if they were suffering a debuff. Now, let's get to the leadership ability, and I love this. I love this. I love this. Because what bounty hunters really needed is speed, 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 speed. And check this out. Scoundrel allies have 30 speed. That's exactly what they need. Enemies have minus 20% potency for each debuff on all bounty hunter allies. I've seen this happen where all of my team, all the bounty hunters had a negative status effect. Palpatine went to shock and put stun on everybody, and none of it stuck. It felt so good. And minus 40% tenacities. Enemies that are burning can't gain bonus turn meter. And check this. Bounty hunters have 35% offense while they have bounty hunters resolve. So that is going to affect Jango Fett and Boba Fett right from the start, because they're going to get 35% offense just from Jango Fett's lead. And check this. His contract actually can give bounty hunters resolve to other bounty hunters, and I just love that. Like I said before, I really wish those contracts had some sort of illuminated destiny mechanic where it's like, oh my god, you win the match, and that definitely feels that way with bounty hunters. When Jango Fett is in the leader slot, not the ally, the following contract is active. Damage a debuffed enemy 20 times. That is not that hard to do, believe me. Only bounty hunters can contribute to the contract. Reward. All bounty hunters gain bounty hunters resolve at the start of their next turn and 25% critical chance, and all bounty hunters have their payouts activated. And the way bounty hunters resolve is while you have it, you can revive, you can bypass taunt. That is very good. And then specifically, Boba Fett and Jango Fett, when they kill an enemy, they get 100% protection and they gain it back. So that's very good also. His unique ability has 100% defense penetration, 50% max health. Enemies defeated on his turn cannot be revived, so that can blow through Scion. The start of battle, when he defeats an enemy, Jango Fett recovers 100% protection and gains Bounty Hunter's Resolve. And then Bounty Hunter Resolve, they can bypass Taunt, and they can revive. And being able to bypass taunt, having the whole team bypass taunt, makes Sith Trooper and Scion almost useless, and you can just blow through that Traya lead so easily. His payout, check this out. This is just really, really good. So when the contract goes off, he gets damage immunity for 2 turns. Woof! Kind of reminds me of Mace Windu's ship ability, which cannot be dispelled or prevented, and 50% offense. Plus, he's getting 35% offense when he has Bounty Hunter's Resolve. Okay. Other thing, too, I want to mention before going to battle is thermal detonators now will get the lock icon on them. Kind of like Plague, so they no longer can be dispelled, which is very cool. And that makes Dengar a lot more useful on this team right here. And what we're going to do in this video is we're going to focus on the main team right here of Jango, Boba, Bossk, Dengar, and Embo. And we're going to be playing up against these 3 teams. And actually, the Traya lead is almost easiest to defeat, then Palpatine, and then we're going to get down to the Jedi. And we're going to see why the Jedi team, they pretty much just can't win. And so it's not like they're broken and they can beat everything. But they definitely are a solution to defeat Traya. And I think that is good because in territory wars, it's a mess going up against Traya leads. And I think this is one extra way of beating them. So we're going to do burning. And when they get burning, a couple things happen is they no longer can get turn meter, which kind of like a miniature daze. And now 4 out of the 5 of them have that. And so when I do Boba Fett's middle ability, I'm moving towards that contract. And it looks like we're already at 20%. All right, so we're going to do an attack right here. Okay. And we're going to just do another swipe. We're at 25%. And boy, getting to that 100% and getting that contract to go off is amazing. Now, the only thing that happened that was kind of bad is that typically Bossk, if he didn't get that cooldown increase from Nihilus, would have been able to go in and hit a bunch of times, and that would have been better. Now, we're going to go after Grand Admiral Thrawn, so this attack right here is going to hit twice, plus it's going to get 15% offense for each enemy suffering a debuff, and it looks like there's 3 of them over there, so this should do quite a bit of damage. The second hit for 20,000. Very good. Okay, now we're at 60%, and we're kind of behind this taunt right here. Now, both Boba Fett and Jango Fett can bypass that, so we're going to do that. Let's see if we can get 2 hits right here. 1, 2. Very good. Okay, 70%. Okay, this will dispel the taunt. Very good. Oh, stay alive a little bit longer, Embo. Okay, Boba Fett comes back to life because he had Bounty Hunter's Resolve. Now, look at, we throw out the thermal detonators, and yikes, that's great. Look at that. Thermal detonators now have lock icons on them. I love that. That is very good. All right, we're going to go after Thrawn. Maybe we can take out Thrawn right here. Okay, 10,000. All right, 80%. Okay, I'm going to do the swarm right here. I mean, I could do the taunt, but I think what I want to do is I just want this contract to go off. Let's see if we can get it to go off right here. Okay, it went off. Woof. Okay, very good. And now, right now, Boba Fett and Jango Fett have Bounty Hunter's Resolve. Jango Fett has it right now so that he cannot take any damage. Look at all that text. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of text. Okay, let's just blow up Thrawn. Got to get rid of him. He's gone. Now I'm going to focus on Traya. Now, I don't have to worry about Scion and Sith Trooper anymore because everybody's going to have Bounty Hunter's Resolve, and I'm going to be able to get around the taunts. And that's very good. So, and then I get a chance for all of them to die once. There's all kinds of great stuff going on. But I'm going to be able to go through... Oh, look at that. Embo just revived. Very nice. It's magical, in fact. Okay, we're going to save that because I can use that later. Let's just do a basic... Okay. And let's do the taunt. Probably should have done that earlier, but that's okay. Another matchups, I was having a lot of trouble with that, where it seems like the computer was putting isolate on Bossk always, and I wasn't being able to get much use out of him. Don't have to worry about Scion doing that. We're just going to get through Traya here pretty quickly. Okay. Okay. Embo does not have Bounty Hunter's Resolve anymore. Okay. Got to get through Traya. Oh, one more hit. Come on. All right. What's we can do with a basic right there. All right. From here, I can pretty much just choose whoever I want to attack. I think I'm going to go after Scion first. Why not? All right, we can actually get stunned now. I wonder if he's above 50% turn meter. Nope. Okay. All right, what's ooh, this might do a lot of damage right here. No, 12,000. Not a lot of damage at all. All right, weakest, might as well do the double attack. All right, everybody's going to get thermal detonators. Let's just go after Sith Trooper. I just feel like taking him out. His health is kind of low. Okay, there we go. All right, let's ability block everybody. Okay. Ooh, let's see. Let's do that. And let's get a stun on Nihilus. And let's see. Why don't we do a big hit right here? Look at that. Thermal detonators still stick around. Taunt? Okay. Guess we're going after Nihilus. I like it when the health is low. Oh, look at that. They come right back to life. Love that. Okay. So this is a test account. So I just want to say it's a bit of gameplay footage, subject to change, and that's why my countdown timer is so high. All right, we're going to put this on autoplay, and pretty cool. We're able to beat a Traya lead team, and right now we have 2 solutions to beat Scion. Both Boba Fett and Jango Fett can bypass the revive. If Boba Fett uses his Terminate ability, he will not revive. And if the finishing blow happens in Jango Fett's turn, he will also get the finishing blow there. All right, we have quite a bit of turn meter manipulation, both from the stagger in Jango Fett, and then Bosk also has a stun. So we're going to be able to get through this. Uh-oh. Now we're going to be dependent on the Terminate ability. There it goes. He gets blown up. All right, very good. Okay, let's go up against a Palp lead and see how that goes. In some ways, this battle is a little bit more difficult because Sith Trooper was kind of dead weight over there. So we're just going to keep going against this. Burning on everybody, that's great. It's all in all 5. And what I'm going to do is maybe I can get a... just see if we can take out Palpatine right here. Almost. All right, we're going to put ability block. We want that to go on Thrawn. It did not stick. All right. All right, we want to target ones that have the negative status effects, so the contract will go off. So my choices are the trio right now. We're going to go after Scion. All right, Dengar gets the fracture. Actually, I think that's pretty good. Although Dengar was the way that I was going to get negative status effects to stick with the thermal detonators. Those can't be cleansed. Okay, there we go. Palpatine. All right. And this is a little bit harder matchup, like I said. Health gain. All right, and he's gone. Oh, no more worries about that. I'm going to go after Thrawn next. I need to get some negative status effects up there. And let's see if we can get bleed on that. No bleed. Okay, hang in there, Boba Fett. Stay a little bit alive longer. Got to make it to the contract. Okay. Nope, he didn't make it. He's gone. We're at 75%. All right, isolation is ruining my day on Bosk. And look at this. Okay, burning. All right, burning's very good. All right, we should get the contract to go off here shortly. We're at 75%. All right, here we go. Big hits. 17,000, not so bad. Okay. And then we're going to go up against Thrawn. I don't think we're going to get it. We lost. That's the way it goes. That's the way it goes. I don't think we can come back from this. Even though we're at 90%, we're able to get it. Now, let's go. Let's put this on autoplay. And in the next round, we will go up against Jedi. And, yeah, Jedi is a whole different story. This whole team is kind of centered around having negative status effects, which is not going to happen when Jedi have all that tenacity up. Here we go. going up against Jedi, and well, you know, when they get that protection up, none of the negative status effects are going to stick. I might get a couple here, but let's see, because nope, none. Even though that goes through foresight, they have their tenacity is through the roof, and I think they're just going to run circles around me. All right, let's do this. We definitely want the taunt. All right, and I don't think it matters what I do right here. Let's see if we can get any of these to stick. Oh, look at that. We got a negative status effect to stick on Yoda. All right. So we're not moving forward on the contract at all. We're still at 0%. Okay. All right. There we go. We got some going. Let's see if we can get this to go off. Am I hit twice? No. All right. Hang in there a little bit longer. All that foresight is really ruining my day. All right, let's see. Yeah, we're just not getting close to the contract going off at all. We're at 30% right now. Just negative status effects are not sticking at all. I love how this works. I really do. Lots of fun. And I'm sure there are other teams that'll make it better. You know, I just played with this for a couple hours. Oh, look at that. Look at all those thermal detonators. Well, this might help quite a bit. Okay. Are we going to get anywhere near it? 55%. Okay. Maybe we can get 2 right. No. Oof. 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 Oof, Jedi. Definitely a hard counter to this bounty hunter team. All right, let me know what you think of this team. Are you excited about them? I'm kind of excited about them. I think it's going to be in the arena, and I also think it's going to be very important in territory wars. All right, guys, leave a comment down below if you have any ideas about what you think about this team. I probably be streaming this in the next couple of days. And as always, thanks for watching. Keep on gaming.